our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man, it's raining. Apologize for the rain. I didn't know it was going to rain this hard. It's going to be raining for a minute, too. But let's talk about Fury, Tommy Fury and Jake Paul purses. I seen somewhere where it was a crazy number that said that what their purses was going to be. Like Jake Paul was getting 25 million and Fury was getting like 7. Jake Paul had a guarantee of $3.2 million. I think he was expected to bring home 8.6 million. And Tommy Fury had a guarantee of $2 million. It was expected to bring home 4.5 million. So I mean, it is what it is. Still think they're great paydays for both of those guys. I mean, I was reading an article which said one of the fights said the article said the fight was boring. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty entertaining. It was better than some of them entertainer matchups. I think Jake Paul earned some respect for hanging in there with a professional boxer. Tommy Fury said he's been doing it since 6 years old. He don't look too good to be doing it at 6 years old, but you know, he fought a guy that was professional and lost. I was expecting hopefully he would knock Jake Paul out, but he didn't. You know, Paul did knock him down with a hard jab. I mean, that's got to be an embarrassment. You get knocked down by a YouTuber, but hey, you know, if that's gonna happen to a professional fighter, it's probably more likely gonna be a guy from the UK. But yeah, I mean, to bring home what $4.5 million over there, it's great money. A lot of people showed up to the event, to the Middle East to see them fight, and you know, some people think that the Middle East can save boxing, which it can't save boxing. I hate to break that to you. I agree with Lou DiBella. On order to save boxing, especially in the States, the States got to correct what their problems are in the States. You can't expect people to watch boxing and all the big fights at 4 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon over in America. You just can't expect that to happen. So, you know, it's all about the lack of marketing, the lack of promotion, and the lack of the best fighting the best. But I mean, you know, they want to become, you know, they want to have a sports renaissance over there. You know, building, buildings, and you hear a lot of, different artists going over there, getting big paydays and all that type of stuff. They playing with a lot of money, so the type of money that's involved over there, of course, you're gonna fight who they want you to fight, to be honest. But like I said, Tommy Fury came up. I think he's somewhat of a reality TV star over there. Jake Paul came up, and he, even in a loss, he continued to clock big figures. $4.5 million, $2 million guaranteed for 8 rounds of work. Come on, some guys that hold titles and unified champions that ain't seeing $8.6 million. And Fury, who ain't even before this, he wasn't even ranked cruiserweight. He made what I said, 4.5. I mean, for not even being ranked. So that's why you take, the fight, with Jake Paul, and that's why you hop in there in the rematch. You probably gonna get a lot more. So I think it was a good fight. I heard people shitting on it, or some article shitting on it. I thought it was entertaining. I seen a lot worse, even amongst professional fighters. I mean, they both was hitting each other. They both looked like real boxers. Jake Paul looked solid, a little bit novice how he was loading up his shots, and Fury looked a little bit of novice how he was walking into the right hand sometimes instead of walking away from it and timing it. But it is what it is. He didn't lose. Only blemish was he got dropped, and he didn't knock him out. You get in there, you knock that motherfucker out. That's what you had to do. But had he knocked him out, then it probably wouldn't have been no money on the other side of the rematch. So yeah, so I guess you gotta, I guess you had to kind of, count your cards or bless us real quick. You probably wanted Jake Paul to finish on his feet. Next time he said he'd finish with a knockout. So you gonna try to knock? You think you can knock him out? But financially, dude, that's good paydays. Somebody was saying 25 million and 7 million. I was like, nah, I ain't get paid that type of money. Trust and believe me. Yeah, the Saudis playing with money, but with a $32 million purse, I think that could buy them a way better fight than that. So, a way better fight than that. So I mean, but yeah, nonetheless, 8 rounds of work, almost $9 million for Paul, almost $5 million for Fury. You take that and the Hoochie Mama WBC belt, go back home, get your check cash, clear it, do what you do with your money, and get ready for the rematch. So, I mean, that was probably one of the more prominent fights in cruiserweight history in the last, for sure, 10 years. Badu Jack and Makabu. I mean, Makabu looked terrible. I see why Canelo was trying to handpick him. And Badu Jack might be playing his hands right into a Canelo fight at cruiserweight because, Badu is an accumulation puncher. So, and he's an older fighter anyway. So, Canelo like his chances versus Badu as well too. I bet you. So, this is the most prominent cruiserweight division it's been. Even Usyk beating Brita and some of the guys like that. That's the best thing that happened to the division. So it ain't been this type of money in the division forever because it's not a real division. Just like they created the Bridgerweight division, the WBC created the Cruiserweight division. So and it never caught on. You used to have to make that 75 to 200 plus pound jump to heavyweight. Then you had to make the 60 to 175. You had to make 47 to 160. You had to make 35 to 47. And 130, was it 126 to 135. There's definitely too many weight divisions going around. There's too many titles going around. But, when it creates a void, now you got YouTubers and entertainers getting into the boxing ring, trying to get the money and the prominence that, boxing lack behind. So I can't be mad at them. If these boxers was on their job and advisors and managers and promoters on their job and working together to make the best fights, that money could be their money. It wouldn't be no room for YouTubers to get in there. Now it's a growing epidemic. Everybody feel like they can get in there. It's gonna take somebody to get hurt really, really bad in there, for people to be like, oh nah, you know what I'm saying? But boxing lacking that pizzazz, but if you can go get that cash, I ain't knocking Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. Go get it. Go get it. If they offering it and they breaking bread, go get it. If they willing to pay you, go get it. Ain't no point in sitting on your ass, shit. And Jake Paul is he was a wrestler, so he understand cutting weight. He understand, getting in condition and all that type of stuff. That wrestling conditioning, that shit top notch too. Boxing might be the top notch of combat sports conditioning, but wrestling ain't too far behind. Yeah. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out the Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everywhere. Hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Good fella TV. Peace.